pronounce your last
You
name?
obviously haven't done your research very well, have you?
Yeah, I know. You're from Florida. You live in Kentucky
You haven't
right
done
now.
your
How do you
you haven't
pronounce
done
your
your
last
research
name?
very well, have you?
I did do it very well. How do you
Yeah, you
pronounce your
can hunt
last
me
name?
down, but you can't hunt your papa down, huh? He stayed so far away you'd
Oh,
never
this
find
is
his
getting
ass.
sad now.
It
What
is
is your
getting
name,
sad,
Mr.
ain't
Nick?
it?
How do you pronounce your last name?
Look here.
What's your middle name? What does the C stand for?
Let me
What
ask you
does the
this.
C stand for?
Let me ask you this. Do you act this way because you shame people? Is
I
that
want
why
to
you
know
act
what
like
your
this?
last name is. How do you pronounce your
No
last
one
name?
can be proud of you. Are you proud of yourself at least? There's got to be one person proud of you. Are you
I
proud
need
of
to know
yourself?
your last name before I answer your question. I need to know how to pronounce your last name. And what does the C for your middle
Are you
name
proud of
stand
yourself?
for?
Are you proud of yourself?
Come on, tell me.
No.
Tell me, what does
No.
the C in your
You
last
can't
name
answer it.
stand for?
You can't answer it honestly, can you? See, Pop's left because you shamed him. Mom's gotta raise you now, right? Now Mom's gotta raise you.
Mark, I need to know how to pronounce your last name so we can be on a name-to-name
Who's
basis.
gonna take care? Who's gonna take care of you when Mom goes?
Mark,
You ever
I need
think
to
about
know
that?
your last name. How do you pronounce it?
Why do you need to know my last name?
I need to know how to pronounce it. I
You
know
looking
what
for
it
your
is.
papa?
I can see it on the screen.
Do you know your
No,
papa's
I need
last
to know how
name?
to pronounce your last name.
Do you know
Yes.
your papa's
Hey,
last
Thomas.
name? I'm not your daddy.
Hey,
I'm
Thomas,
not your
how do you
daddy.
pronounce yours? No, I didn't see
Why
your
do
word.
you?
How do you pronounce
Why do
your
you
last
need?
name?
Why do you need to know?
Because I'm curious on how to pronounce it. It's a very interesting
Curious.
name. Is it Oof?
Curious
Is it
is
Off? What's
understatement.
Teresa's last name? I can't see that.
Curious is an understatement.
No,
See,
Teresa's your
obviously you
girlfriend.
haven't
How
done
do you
your research
pronounce her
very well,
last
have
name? Yeah, how's Teresa doing lately?
Oh, she's doing great. She's doing great. She has a life, actually.
That's good. That's good. Now, how do you
Yeah,
pronounce
it's
your
not
last
true.
name?
Unlike yours. Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
good.
How do you pronounce your
So,
last
do
name?
you ever hook up with people whose parents are ashamed of them, as your parents are? Is that why you asked?
Country, I need to
You're
know your
hoping to
last
find
name. Come
somebody
on,
as
Mark. Please
pitiful?
tell me how to
Are
pronounce
you
it.
are you looking for someone as pitiful as you? Is that what you're doing? Are you hoping to find someone
I
as
need to know
pitiful
how
as
to
you?
pronounce your last name.
Huh? You just have to know my
How do
last
you
name?
pronounce your last name? I can't
What's your
continue this
daddy's
conversation until
last
you
name?
tell me how
Do
to
you know how to
pronounce
pronounce
it.
your daddy's last name? Do you know how to pronounce your last
Yes,
name?
it's my last name.
Well, what is it?
Now, how do you pronounce yours? It's St.
Well, how do you
Thomas,
pronounce yours?
sweetie.
Huh? How do
St.
you pronounce
Thomas?
yours?
St. Thomas? Ha 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 ha. How do you
How
pronounce your
did your
last
dad
name?
pronounce?
St.
How
Thomas?
did your dad pronounce that? My dad, right?
St.
Listen, you
Thomas?
were raised by two fathers or none.
That's cool. How do you
Two
pronounce your...
fathers or none. Two fathers or none, right? And you think you're good at this? Coming in here begging me for my last name for what, an hour
I need
now?
to know how to
What,
pronounce it. I know your
you
last
think you're
name.
good
I
at
know
this?
your address. I know everything about you. I need to know
Huh?
what your last name is. Like,
You're
how do
not
you
good at
pronounce it?
anything. You're not good at anything.
No,
You
I want
think
to know
you
how
do.
to pronounce
I'm
it. How do you
confessing you
pronounce
think you
it?
do. But you don't even know who your own
How do you
goddamn father
pronounce
is.
your last name?
Right? Is that why you
I need to
proud
know how to
yourself
pronounce your last name. And who's
that
the
you
big redneck man that you
Google my
rap
name?
with?
Huh?
Because he's really bad at that. What's his
Huh?
name?
What, you too stupid to pronounce it? You're too stupid to
No,
pronounce
what's
it?
his last
Are you
name?
too stupid to pronounce it?
I need you to tell me how. It's very interesting. Tell me how to pronounce your last name.
What, you got angry because I called you out for being a dude? Is that what it? Is that
I
why you
just
got
called you out
upset?
on your last
Let me.
name. Please
When did
tell
you
me how to
start
pronounce it. I
obsessing with
really
me when
want
I
to
called you
know.
out for a dude?
I really
How?
want to know.
When did you start obsessing with me? When you couldn't find your father?
I
When
did
did you start
find
obsessing with
him.
me?
I did. He
You couldn't
raised
find your
me. I have
father.
two of them, remember? You said it yourself. Now, how do you pronounce your last
Remember?
name?
Are you gonna keep saying that, thinking you got something?
I
What are
need
you
to
gonna
know how
do?
to pronounce it before we can continue with this conversation.
Oh, yeah, you do. What about your daddy?
Yes.
What about your daddy?
And thanks for
Huh?
asking. How do you pronounce your last...
Hey, what about your daddy?
He's super. How do you
How do you say
pronounce
your
your
daddy's
last
name?
name? St.
How
Thomas.
do you
How
say
do you
your
say your
daddy's
name?
name? Or do you
Thomas, how do you
walk
say your
around
name?
lost like a bastard on Father's Day?
I
Right?
walk around the
You
beach
walk
with my
around
ding-dong
lost
hanging.
like a
How do you
bastard
pronounce
on
your last
Father's
name?
Day, don't you? You're like a
No.
drippy little
Now, how do you
faggot,
pronounce your
right?
last
Listen
name?
to
Yes,
Hey,
I'm
are
a
you gonna
faggot.
try and
How do
tell
you
me you're
pronounce
not a
your last
drippy little?
name?
You're a drippy, stupid little faggot, right?
Only when I
Doesn't know
eat
how to
potato
pronounce
chips
people's
because
last
it
names.
gives me anal leakage.
How long do you think you would sit here and ask me what my last name is in a begging, queer
Until you
manner?
tell
How
me
long
how
do
to
you think you would
pronounce
do
it,
that?
and then I'll stop.
Right? So that's what you would do, right? You would ask over and over, right, in a queerish manner.
Until you tell me how to pronounce it, yes.
You would, wouldn't you?
I can't believe
Why?
you
Because you're
Yes,
stupid.
actually
I want to know.
believe
I'm a
that.
very curious person.
Is
I'm
it
like a
because you're
kitty
stupid
cat.
or you're queer? Is it because you're
It's
stupid or
because
queer?
I'm queer and I'm curious like a kitty cat.
Is that why you have to know? Because you're stupid or you're queer?
I need to know how to
Or you don't know
pronounce
who
it.
your
I can
father
read
is?
it. I just don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's off
You need to know where your daddy went?
or off it
Hey, do you think you need to know
or
where your daddy
mark
went and why he left?
C.
Hey, why did your daddy leave you?
Of course. He
Why
went
did
to
your daddy leave
Vietnam.
you?
How do you pronounce your last name?
Oh, he went to Vietnam. You
Yes.
ain't even old enough. Your daddy went to Vietnam, right? Your daddy left you
Yes.
because you were a fucking queer and he wasn't proud of you. And your mother
I don't blame
was
him. I am pretty
stick
stupid though. Now,
around
how do you
and raise
pronounce
you.
your last name?
Wouldn't you leave? Look, that's true though, right? If you had a child like you would leave. You wouldn't do that shit, would you? Would you do the
Are you
same thing your dad
kidding?
did
If
to you?
somebody was as stupid as me, I'd want him around me 24/7, sweetie.
Right. So you wouldn't do the same thing your father did to you, would you?
Are you kidding? He got
Because
killed
the way
in
he
war.
hurt
That's
you.
not my problem.
Look
Blame it
how
on
the
the
way he got
Vietnamese.
killed in war. Yeah. The dumb
Yeah.
fuck got himself killed in war. I don't think so, honey.
I
Right?
think
That's
he
probably what
did.
they
And why are
told
you
you.
calling me
But they said,
honey?
look,
I thought
he
you said
walked
I
into
was
the
a
room,
queer.
seen your
The way
fucking
I talk, it
goddamn
seems to make you
retarded
want to
ass.
sound like me.
You're my sugar baby. Yeah, you're my sugar baby.
Well, of course I am. I've been
Aren't you
called
rushing
that
to
by
the mic
plenty.
to be my bitch? Aren't you
I
begging
would
me
love to be
questions
any
over and
man's
over to be
bitch.
my bitch? Huh? You
I
want
would
me to
love
be your
to be any
daddy,
man's
don't you?
bitch.
You can't find a
Oh,
daddy.
that would
You
be
want country to be
super.
your daddy, don't you?
I would love for that.
Well, I'd like to sit here and have fun with you, but I'm getting a transport to a place where there's chicks that hang out. You queers have fun. Okay, you won. Yeah, you won.
Let's see.
Yeah, you won. You queers have fun in here.
Okay, bye,
Yeah,
Marky. I'll see you later.
yeah. Take it easy there, douchebag who doesn't know where their father is.
Bye, Marky, sweetie.
This thing isn't working for me. Hold on. I feel like I'm stuck in an elevator with the stupid music playing. You know how you get when you're in the middle of a teleport? It's like, come on, the music's playing. It's like I'm in an elevator.
No, I always have my iPod in.
Watch it. So you queers are gonna have fun in here without me, huh? This
Hell
teleport
yeah.
goes through.
It's like a party
What
in
do you
this
think you
bitch.
queers will obsess over? Who you queers obsess over?
It's like a party in this bitch.
That's your friend, isn't it? You guys are buddies. You're queer. You just hang out with a bunch of them, right?
Of course. We stick together.
I'm not
we
queer. I
stick
just hang
together.
out.
That's how we do.
I just hang out. Yeah, maybe you guys can find a father between you. God damn, I'm trying to get the hell out of here, baby girl. The fucking
Well, I mean, you told me you were
working.
leaving. I was getting so sad. Can you say win for Shade and Maxwell? I think we found how to get under Country's skin. He doesn't want anybody to know what his real name is. Well. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Hi, everybody. YouTube community. As you already know, my name is Maxwell. I am a super sexy bitch. Okay, I am like, oh my god, so fucking awesome. Anyway, for all of you watching, we know how to get on CountryMagic's nerves. All you have to do is tell everybody what his real name is, his address, his phone number, his age, and his girlfriend slash fiance slash wife's name, and he automatically will change the subject because he wants to keep it a secret. So yeah, that's an ultimate win for Shade and Maxwell. So bye, batches. I love yous.